All right, guys, so we are back. We are going to disassemble this turnkey drag strip. So hopefully you tuned in and saw us assemble this thing. We want to go through the disassembly process. So I'm going to start, and I'm just going to shut this thing down so that we can disconnect the computer here. So we're just going to go in, shut it down. I'm going to pull USB. We also can turn off the power supply. We're going to remove it, and I will even go as far as unplugging this stuff to set it back up here. So we're unplugging the things that we know that we don't need to have plugged in at this time, and we're basically just trying to minimize the amount of stuff that is out. So we got that guy off. We're going to unplug our controllers. We can remove our cars. Obviously, the more organized you are with all this stuff, the easier and better everything is going to be. So why don't you come around to this side real quick, Kevin? We're going to go on the ground and we're going to unhook all of the TrackMate electrical. And then John will be able to unscrew that bridge or the light setup. So we're going to unplug power. We are going to unplug the tree. John will take that. This is our data cord to our computer, which is out. And we're going to remove number 2, which is running down to the rest of the track. So we leave number 1 hooked up because it stays on piece A. So at this point, that's all undone. So go ahead and come up. We're just going to get this stuff up off the floor. I'll hand it over to... Actually, I'll put it over there. You can video John unplugging that or undoing that guy. Okay, so that gets our Christmas tree out of there. Again, having boxes, bins, stuff labeled, bags for all this stuff, it's going to make it that much less intimidating. I am going to, while we're here, I'm going to just pull this one out down to this piece. And we can go ahead and remove these guys. I'm going to first unplug them. And John can get in here with the drill and unscrew them. All right, when we pull these things out, just make sure that the cord comes out easy. You don't have to rip that thing out of there. None of that's necessary. I'm gonna leave it over here. Okay, I'll go take care of that one if you guys want to take care of the start line one. And some of this stuff is going to seem super obvious to you guys, but we are showing you the video just so that if there is anything that comes up while we're going through this, you guys are like, oh, okay, that's already been taken care of. So that's that. John's putting the screws back into the bag. At this point, we are going to split the track sections apart. So we're going to pop the jumpers out. We're going to start down here. You could use a little screwdriver or something to just lift those up. You don't want to super pry on those too bad because you don't want to pop your rails out. So those are out, and while we're here, we're going to go ahead and pull out these V-locks. Okay, now at this point, this track section comes loose. We will pull our biscuits. We got a bag for the biscuits. We got a bag for the taps. And we got a bag for the V-locks. Okay, so This is the part that we're showing because what you don't want to do is unhook this piece without having this up here and then trying to walk off with it. You need to make sure this cord stays with that piece there. So these guys coming out. Again, if you bent these so that they fit tighter, you know, if you felt like that made a difference on your speed and that stuff, you absolutely could do that. But in our testing with most cars, it doesn't make a difference. So those two are out. V-locks are out. And so far we haven't had to put a screw in them to pull the V-locks out, but if we do, we can. Okay, so that part's done. Like I said, this section now we can put up on its side. This cord, if you wanted to put something underneath here that, you know, kept that cord in position, you absolutely could. You just got to remember if the track's not working, why it's not working. This section does have the sensors in it. They are marked, all of that stuff spelled out in TrackMate, but you really should never have to mess with those. And this piece we are just going to set over here. These things are made to be stackable, so they will stack on each other. So next up, we're going to unhook this one. Now we got to remember our electrical is still plugged in right here. So when we unhook this one, we only have a couple inches to move it so that we can tilt this on its side and unplug those things. So those are some critical points that we want to make sure you guys understand so that you're not getting surprised or calling us with any surprises because you jacked your track up. Okay, so those are out, those are out. Again, we're just going to slide this one off, pull our custom dog bones. We're done with those. John will take those. Now, we're going to go ahead and flip this one on its side. Okay, and why don't you come over here, Kevin, so that you can see this. And we're just going to pull these out, okay? Nothing too spectacular. Those are out. This section is free. And that's it for that side, okay? So we're also done with our V-locks and our jumpers, which we can put in here. And at this point, we could go ahead, we could remove this, but we do need to put it on its side so that we can take the electrical, the power wires out. Okay, now that that's free, we can just kind of let that guy sit on the floor down there. We'll turn it back over. John's going to zip this guy off of there. And that's going to do it, guys. Like, that's pretty much all that it is. Now, you definitely could add plugs and all of that stuff to it. You could have this thing plugged. That way you could keep a harness tied up under there. You could have a plug at this joint. It's totally up to you as to how you do your strip. We decided to do this one this way, and that's pretty much it. So that whole setup is coming off of there, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or pointers, because I know a lot of you guys know a lot more than we do and you're experts in track building. So we'd love to hear from you guys. It helps the algorithm even if you're wrong. So hopefully you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you later.